Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, you guys would have completed the initial setup of pixel manipulation. In this lecture, let us have a look at three operations: the shape, size, and value. Let us now dive into the programming aspect. The first operation we're going to do is finding the shape of the image. So let's close this and understand what the code is to find the shape of our image. So this shape of an image is nothing but a basic property all images have. This is nothing but an information that returns the height, width, and the number of channels. So before I explain what the number of channels is, the code to display the shape is nothing but, let's create a variable called shape. Okay, and inside this I'm going to do img underscore org dot shape. Okay, and then simply say print shape. So we know the height and width, which is 340 and 509 respectively from the output over here, but you're also seeing a number 3 alongside it. This is the number of channels. Number of channels is the color format of an image. So an image is either a 3 color format or a 4 color format. So now we know that my image, which I have used, that is scenery.png, is a 3 color format image. In case your image is a 4 color format, then you will have a 4 instead of a 3. So now that we have found the shape of the image, let us have a look at how to find the size of the image. So let's create a variable called size, and inside this I'm going to say img underscore org dot size, and then I'm going to say print size. So let's run this, and now the value which I am getting is 519180. So what is this? This is the total elements which is present inside of an image. In simpler terms, it is nothing but the product of the shape values. So what do you mean the product of shape values? So let's say we have an arbitrary image with the shape 2, 2, 3. So this height and width is 2, 2. 3 is the number of channels. So the size is nothing but 2 into 2 into 3. So it's 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3 is 12. So for us, 519180 is nothing but 340 cross 509 cross 3. So now that we have found the size of an image, let us say you guys want to find out the value of a certain pixel in your image. So how do I do that? So for doing that, it is actually very easy. So all I have to do is I have to say val some variable is equal to img underscore org. Inside square brackets, I have to give the height and width, that is x-axis and y-axis, nothing but the position of the pixel. So let us say 300 comma 500. Something you guys must know or keep in mind is that the value, that is the position of a pixel, cannot be greater than the shape of my image. If it is, then, well, the pixel doesn't exist inside the image, does it? It is like a pixel outside the image and you're going to get an error. So now that I've entered the two positions of my pixel, that is 300 comma 500, let us say print and give val. So the value which I am getting is 178, 114 and 0. So this is my value of the pixel at the position 300 comma 500. So now we have had a look at three operations: shape, size and value of my pixel. In the next lecture, let us have a look at the remaining two operations, that is splitting and merging. Thank you guys. See you in the next lecture.